All right, so we're done with Bethesda. Luckily, we got that out of the way. Um, I want to say this was the conference I was somewhat interested in because I was like, why do these guys have a conference this year? Because they never do. And that is Square Enix. And it was very disappointing. It was very disappointing. Um, there wasn't really. I can't even call it a conference. It
That's
was.
pre-recorded,
It was a
right?
pre-recorded, like, yeah, just pre-recorded trailers. Like, and they didn't really show anything like new per se. Like, I thought the reason why they're having a conference is that they're gonna drop a big bombshell, but not really. Like, even like a hint of Final Fantasy VII remake or something, that would be a big one. But no,
Yeah, that
nothing.
disappointed a lot of people.
Nothing like that. Oh yeah, yeah. There's been a lot of controversy over Final Fantasy VII. Like, apparently there's something going on in the background as to why it's not in production right now. I don't know what it is.
Someone's mad or someone or something.
Yeah, basically some sort of falling out or something. That's what I've heard. I don't know.
Oh, really? I heard that.
That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but that's what someone actually told me. It's on Twitter at one point. I don't know if this is true or not. This is speculation or rumors going on about, and that's why we haven't heard anything. So we don't really know if it's even going to happen now. That would suck, though. It would really suck to announce something that everyone's like, "Oh my god, I need this," to this isn't happening anymore. That would
Well, I was
upset a
expecting
lot
this
of
cancer.
people. It might happen, man. It honestly might happen. It's like a whole Konami thing and Kojima, like, unless they become independent, which I doubt it. But there you go. So anyway, starting off with more Tomb Raider gameplay. You actually got to see Tomb Raider gameplay, which again reminded me of I'll say The Last of Us. Well, kind of Last of Us, but I mean like more like Nathan Drake. I don't think there's much to talk about. We were kind of really discussed about that, so yay, more Tomb Raider. They did show Final Fantasy, but it was Final Fantasy 14, and it's already out.
More content.
Just more content. Yeah. But crossover with Monster Hunter. Yay. I've not played a Monster Hunter game, so I mean, I
They
sampled
make
it.
too many. They make too many.
I sampled it at EGX, and I thought it was neat. Again, it's just more games that I just feel like I don't have the time to invest, so I just kind of stay away. But people like Final Fantasy 14. They say it's a really, good MMORPG. So, yay, more content for you guys. Then apparently there's going to be some sort of a Final Fantasy crossover with Dragon Quest. I have no idea how the heck that's going to work.
Oh, they're doing it again. They did this a few years ago too. They had like a Dragon Quest / Final Fantasy 11 and 14 crossover.
Huh.
Which had like slimes in the game, so you had to actually like kill the slimes, like get like these costumes and stuff.
Huh.
These Dragon Quest related costumes. It was
Okay.
interesting.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens with that then.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest 11. So I'm probably the only one here who really cares about Dragon Quest. I mean, I've known about Dragon Quest 11 for a while. It's been out in Japan in forever. We've just basically been waiting for it to be localized over here. And so it's now officially being localized now. So yay, we get to play it. I'll pick it up if I can, because I like Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 8 is my favorite. Really good game. Highly recommend it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll give it a go eventually. So yeah. Do you guys have anything to add? Suppose you probably don't.
Nah, not
One of
really
these-
played Dragon Quest.
One of these days I'll finish 8. I played like an hour of it and I haven't played it since, but that's just because I had too many games to play at the time.
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
need to eventually play through it, actually play it and finish that game now.
Yeah.
Seems interesting.
Yeah, I got a backlog of games. I know that feel. But all right, moving on to they did drop a new game actually, 2 new games. Babylon Fall. It was a trailer. You didn't really see too much, but again, it kind of just reminds me of more of like more more warriors fighting with big armors and fighting big old monsters and stuff, and it's like more Elder Scrolls Dragon Age type looking games. Yeah, don't know what to say about it other than that. There isn't really much to it. But new IP by Square, Babylon's Fall. Hey, if it's like any of those games, maybe keep an eye on it, I suppose. But there isn't really much to say. By Platinum Games, though. By Platinum Games. Gotta mention that. Cause,
Bayonetta.
yeah, gotta mention Platinum Games, because they are good when it comes to making games. So, that alone kind of has me interested. So the next game, Octopath, which is, again, I've been somewhat interested in it. It's sort of like, graphics-wise, it looks like very old-school Final Fantasy / Dragon Quest. A lot of people seem to be interested in it. Like different classes you can make and stuff. Apparently, I think it might be coming out this year, possibly, from what I hear. So, I'm not sure when, but sometime this year. Maybe November or something, I'm not 100% sure. Looks interesting. Again, if you like old school Final Fantasy, maybe give it a go. Looks like there's a lot of customization you can do. Apparently, there was a free Octopath demo that was out. It's not out anymore, but people have been saying it was like one of the longest demos they've ever played for a game. It was like 3 hours long. Like, that's pretty insane if that's true. Like, if there was any time to try it out, that was the time to try it out, I guess. Like, 3 hours. Like, holy crap. That's insane. Like,
The actual game must be like 200 hours plus.
I don't know. It might end up rivaling them in Xenoblade, I guess. I don't know. But speaking of Xenoblade, I guess I can move on to that. No, wait, Xenoblade is Nintendo. Never mind. I'm getting my conferences messed up. I'll get on to Xenoblade and Nintendo. But Just Cause, I again got no opinion on it. Any of you guys played Just Cause? Okay.
The demo.
The demo.
15 years ago.
That's more than what I've played.
15 years ago.
They're getting a fourth game, so yay, I guess. I don't really have anything else to say.
Just cause that's why. Just cause we're making another one. Just cause.
Yep, pretty much. Now the other IP, new IP they dropped, which was very weird. The Quiet Man. It started off with like real people, these dodgy guys in an alleyway, and then like this young dude comes along just randomly, and then they're like, oh, what are you doing? And apparently the guy's deaf, hence the word Quiet Man. And
What?
then it transitioned into actual video game, which I guess was fine, I suppose. But and he just beats these people up, and then just walks off, and that was it.
Beat their asses.
It was such a weird thing. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. Honestly, it was really weird. But yeah, new IP, Quiet Man. Sure, okay. Just you go around just beating people up. I mean, sure, works for me, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe something to look out for. If you like, we need to see more, because we really didn't see much. It's just like, okay, not really sure what to think about that. But that's a new thing. And we can't.
Have you ever heard of the Bouncer?
I have, yeah.
It kind of looks like that, sort of semi a little bit.
Okay.
It's like a beat 'em up / RPG, also made by Square Enix back in the day for the PS2.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, could be. I don't know, not a sequel, but I think it's supposed to be a spiritual successor to the Bouncer, maybe.
Okay. Well, that I guess that kind of makes sense. We can't end a Square Enix without the big bombshell. Totally not already seen Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. So, okay. To be fair, this was arguably this isn't the best trailer, was it? It was the Sony conference. Never mind. I was gonna say Square Enix had the best trailer, Never mind, I don't think so. It was slightly different, but it was again more of the same stuff. Yay, we get it. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a thing. I think it's coming out February 2019. I think so. Yay, I guess. Again, I have not get into the franchise. I don't know whether I will. Square Enix, man, what happened? You did not need a conference. You really didn't. You really didn't. But oh well. I digress. What were you gonna say? Sorry, Jamie.
Oh, it weren't me.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. You guys got any more thoughts on Square Enix before we move on to Ubisoft?
I'll take Kingdom Hearts 3 over Final Fantasy 15 because, you know, dude, bro, car riding adventure just never really interested me at all.
Oh yeah, the unfinished game. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what I hear. Alright then. Let's move on to probably the weirdest conference, almost every year, is Ubisoft. They're very hyper, I'll give them that. They're very hyper people. So we can't have an Ubisoft conference without them having some crazy Let's Dance introduction. I don't care. I was just like, what am I watching right now? Can you please show me an actual game? Can you please? So yeah, again, I'll give them the fact that they're very enthusiastic. So yeah. Moving on to an actual game I'm interested in, Beyond Good and Evil 2. We saw more of that. All right. Before you say anything, Jamie, I'm just gonna talk briefly. As someone who's not yet played Beyond Good and Evil, I'm currently playing it.
Wait, it works?
Yeah, I got it to work somewhat. I thought you were there. I thought you were in that stream.
I was there. I saw that it wasn't really working all that well.
I mean, you
got to actually work at the lead. That's right.
Yeah. I got it to work.
I remember it was lagging.
Yeah, I fixed it.
"Oh, it's lagging."
I fixed it. Yeah. I got it to work properly. That was hilarious, but yeah, as someone who's not yet played through the game, I mean, it's interesting to me. This game, obviously, we saw it last year. It's meant to be a prequel. People were assuming that it was about Jade's mother. I think most people were assuming that Jade was not going to be in it. And then they show a trailer where she is in it. And so people are very confused. I am very confused. Yeah. I feel like they're doing this on purpose, though. So all I can say is I hope that it's a good game. I said it for everything, but you know, that's all I can ask for. I hope, even though people didn't want a prequel, I hope it's still a good enough game, because if it does well, then maybe they'll actually do a sequel. But like, again,
if they make a sequel now, it's going to be a sequel to this reboot rather than a sequel to the original game.
Probably. Well, I mean, it would still continue off of the original game if it's a prequel, wouldn't it? Story-wise, you'd think. Otherwise, it wouldn't make no sense.
Nah, it wouldn't follow it. It followed a reboot.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't make sense.
That's what they do nowadays.
But surely that wouldn't make sense. Because if it's a prequel, and they continue off the prequel, then like they just completely skip the original. Like,
well, this isn't just a prequel; it's a reboot of the series altogether.
That's the thing. That's why this is very confusing.
The characters, and that's going to be basically brand new storyline.
So what you're actually saying is that it is literally not just a prequel. It will continue. So basically, we are going to play as Jade at some point. We assume that's what you're saying. Well, if it's a reboot of the original, I assume. No,
it's a reboot of the series. It's a prequel. Like, that's the thing. What's so confusing about it? They're making a prequel, but it's not really a prequel. It's basically a brand new storyline. Based with that's just weird. It's hard to explain it.
Yeah, this is the big problem.
They're redoing the characters.
Okay.
It's gonna be like as if Beyond Good and Evil 1 didn't exist.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, okay, yeah. Now, like that, I can understand why people are upset, 100%, because it's like they like the first game, they want a continuation from that, not a reboot. So yeah, that's a different thing. Yeah, that's why it's so confusing. It really is. I don't know. We'll see. Again, they didn't really show much again. Literally, the cameraman was having issues, clearly, because they didn't even bloody zoom in onto the blooming conference screen so we could see the actual gameplay. But you can look it up now if you want. But yeah, they're like, oh, hey, we're going to tease an Evil Jade and stuff. A lot of questions. I think that's what a lot of people were saying. It's like, I have so many questions. Where is this game going? You know, we'll see. But I am looking forward to playing more Beyond Good and Evil. We'll see how that goes. But I don't know. It's very confusing at the moment. I just hope they don't screw it up. I really hope that they make it a game that people care about. Because at the moment, people are kind of like mixed. They're very mixed. Alright, moving on to possibly the best thing I've ever seen in a conference is some big guy on a motorcycle pretend to fall and smash into a TV and then get up and then basically claim that he's the Prime Minister of Finland. I don't know what the hell this conference was. This was Trials. I was like, what is going on? I don't know how to feel right now. Should I laugh or should I frown? I don't really know how I should be feeling right now. So apparently this guy is the developer for Trials, which if you guys don't know, it's basically just like a bike game where you do tricks and stuff. And basically you go for like these different tracks, and a lot of the time there'll be a lot of obstacles, which means you'll die a lot. And him basically fake falling over was basically like, oh hey, you fall over and you get back up again. It was funny but not funny at the same time. It was like, oh, that was forced, man. Like, come on, dude. Like, what the hell is going on? I think even the audience were just like confused.
What the
like they don't know how to react to this. Like, Ubisoft has such weird conferences, man, I can tell you. But Trials is getting another game. If you like the first game, there you go. It just looks like Trials. I mean, you need to give.
Never heard of it.
You need to give people a reason to actually play another game, other than the fact that it just looks like more of the same, I suppose. But all right. I don't think anyone else got really much to say about it. Now, I don't know if this is in the right order, but I'll talk about this now. Rabbids Mario getting a DK DLC. I mean, we knew it was happening, but they were like, let's do a full orchestra, and let's play some DK tracks. I will say one thing. Even though I was like, I'm not sure what's going on, it was still kind of neat to hear like some DK tracks in a full orchestra. I will give them that. I don't really have any opinion on Mario Rabbids. I thought from what me and Jamie played at EGX, it was an okay XCOM type game. Not really my type of game, but it seemed okay. Just, I'm not too hyped about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is just a Donkey Kong expansion. Yeah. You guys got any other thoughts on it?
No, not really.
Rabbits are ugly as shit. Kill them.
I miss Rayman. I miss Rayman. Oh man, I fucking miss Rayman. I hate Ubisoft sometimes, I really do. And the next game we'll move on is more ships. Skull and Bones. Basically just another ship game. I don't really know what else to say, really. Not like Sea of Thieves. It looks like you actually just are on ships and you just blow up ships. Whereas Sea of Thieves, it looks like you can actually move a character around and stuff.
Yeah.
Yay, if you like ships, I suppose. I don't really care much for that. Moving on, then, to something I'm somewhat interested in. Starlink, which is totally not Star Fox. And then they were like, by the way, if you get this on Switch, you can actually play as Star Fox, so it's totally Star Fox now. I mean, again, it looks like a good space shooter like Star Fox, and they've clearly Nintendo and Ubisoft are buddies now, and they're like, here you go, Star Fox is in the game, and it looks neat, but I don't personally like the idea of investing money to buy these expensive figurines. It is basically like Skylanders, but space shooters, or like amiibos with Nintendo. But the game looks good in terms of like an actual shooter, and Star Fox is in it if you get the Switch version, so that gives you more an incentive, I suppose. Though I think it is just Fox. I don't think it's Slippy or Falco or
Slippy
or any of them lot. I think it's literally just Fox. Neat. I mean, people were saying like maybe get them to make the next Star Fox game. If Starlink does well, then I'm all for it. Sure, why not? If they do a good job,
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Star Fox recently on the 3DS for 64 on the 3DS, and I actually like that game a lot because I haven't played since like original 64. I'm just like, I want to play a new Star Fox, but I see this Starlink, and I'm like, I'd rather just play a new Star Fox than play this game that's like Star Fox but not Star Fox.
Yeah.
Even though Fox is in there, it's like, just give me actual Star Fox.
Well, you never know. Nintendo might be like, oh, we'll just give them the rights, and then they can they can make a new Star Fox game. Hopefully it does well, so that can happen. We'll see. But all right, moving on. I think this is the last game. I might have missed one, but I can't remember. You can't end the conference without Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You get to play as a female now. Although when I spoke to Stars Gaming, apparently he said you could play as a female in the previous game anyway. So if that's the case, then that's not really a big deal, is it? Yeah,
No.
they tried to hype it up though. They were like, you can play as a female, and everyone was like, oh, and I was like, okay, neat.
We got a piece of the SJW crowd.
They're no longer non-feminine, sexist, yeah. This is set in Greece. Apparently it's to do with like the gods like Zeus and stuff. I apparently maybe the character you play as is a demigod. Maybe. I hear that the woman, I think, might be possibly daughter of Zeus, so she's Wonder Woman, pretty much, because Wonder Woman is the daughter of Zeus. So
Assassin God.
Yeah, Assassin God. God of War and Assassin's Creed crossover. Oh lord, I don't know. I mean, there wasn't really much to show. It looked good, I guess, for Assassin's Creed game. There's just so many. I just don't care. I just personally don't care. I've not played one properly yet, but it's just like, I just miss Prince of Persia. I know Prince of Persia's not going to come back, but that was basically Assassin's Creed before Assassin's Creed, but in my opinion better. I preferred that, but there you go. I mean, again, it's Ubisoft's most selling, most successful selling franchise, so of course they're going to make another one. Like, it makes them the money. Good for them. Yay. I don't really care, personally. But there you go. Alright, so that's Ubisoft. Oh, we're finally done, guys. Well, not finally done. We're almost done, I should say. We're not done, but 2 more conferences left. We got Sony and we got Nintendo. Almost done.
You didn't talk about the best thing yet, though.
What did I miss?
The performance by Andrew WK.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the guy on the banjo, right?
No, the guy in the white shirt, he had the long hair.
Yeah, for Rage.
Oh, Rage. Well, that was Bethesda, though, wasn't it? I think.
I don't know. I don't fucking
I think
pay
it
attention.
was. Oh yeah, well, I don't know. I don't listen to that type of music. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna put it this way. I was more interested in Just Dance, and I don't like Just Dance.
They had Just Dance.
Yeah, no, Ubisoft. I'm just saying performance-wise. Performance-wise, I cared more for Just Dance, even though I don't
I
care
can
for Just
see that.
Dance. Yeah, that's what we talked about earlier. That's what I literally mentioned just earlier, like at the beginning. They started off with their Just Dance conference because they always do that. Because
Oh,
Ubisoft is weird.
yeah. I missed
Uh,
that.
oh well, mate, you can go back and watch it
No, it's too
if you
late. I don't
really
feel like
want.
doing it now. The moment's passed.
The moment is past.
It's
All right.
we got too far in time.
Assuming no one's got any more thoughts on the Ubisoft conference, I will just say that um they're eccentric and there was no Rayman, so I don't really give a fuck, honestly. I'm a salty bee. I'm a salty bee. I'll admit. Um, so I will say one funny thing was that at the end of Beyond Good and Evil, they left their mics on, and you could hear them say, "We nailed it! We nailed it!" when the conference was still going along, which was yeah, it was really hilarious.
That's ghetto.
You could
That's
hear
so
it.
ghetto.
You could hear it. Like it was like,
Wow.
oh yeah, there was some mic issues in that conference. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Oh man,
Get 'em.
Ubisoft, you make me laugh, but you also make me cry because you forget about Rayman. But there you go. All right, moving on to the conference. I stayed up for bloody 2:30 a.m. for, which it was more worth it than Bethesda. I can tell you that. Sony, I was like, yay, Sony! I like Sony games. I was expecting more, but let's get on with it anyway. The guy on the banjo, I don't know who he is, but they started off in one like place, and they were like, let's have a guy play on the banjo, and that led into The Last of Us Part 2. People who play Last of Us are really excited for Last of Us Part 2. You've played it, right, Jamie?
Yeah, I
The
like
Last of Us? Okay, so I assume you're excited for Last of Us Part 2 then.
I am, but I'm a little apprehensive about it because all of the main writing talent and game design talent from the first game have like left. So it's basically going to be an all new team working on the game. So
Ooh, alright.
That's never good.
like the main guy's still around, but there's a lot of people who wrote the first one who have just left the studio. So
Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame.
that looks like it's still going to be decent. So I'll just have to wait and see, but I'm not 100% on it.
What did you think of the gameplay of Ellie?
Yeah, that looked good. That looked interesting.
Yeah, again, more survival games. A lot of people like Last of Us Part 1. People seem to be really hyped up for Last of Us Part 2. It looked brutal, man. Like, she was going around killing everyone by herself. Like damn. Like damn. I hear that Joel is in the game, but I don't know if you play as him. I have no idea. I hear he is in there, but we don't know like what his role is and stuff. Apparently, like someone speaks to Ellie and says something about like her old man, and they're referring to that as Joel, even though I know Joel isn't actually her father, but like
Yeah.
father figure, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, people are happy for it. Looks good for that type of game, so I've personally got no interest because again, not really my type of game. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game. You know, it just means that it's not my type of game. But people seem to like it. People seem to be happy about it. And oh my god, like Ellie is a total les. Like shocker. She was kissing a girl. I know.
She should be like 12 though.
I'm like being sarcastic, like really sarcastic. I knew this, and I hadn't even played the game. So there you go. I don't know how old Ellie is, to be honest. She's probably older now,
around
but
18ish in the new one.
she definitely looks older. But yeah,
Made her legal, so that lesbian kissing is okay. Okay, that makes sense.
oh man. But fun fact, I heard apparently that one of the Disney channels was hosting Sony, and when they kissed, they apparently removed it Like, I don't know if they just like stopped streaming or if they switched over to the screen, but they didn't show it. Yeah, like they literally blocked it out. They were like, "Oh my god, we can't have two girls kissing on a children's stream. Oh my god, too explicit."
Are you kidding me? Disney of all people, they
serious.
freaking made Hannah Montana.
I'm serious.
And she's a freaking giant lesbian, so they're lesbian makers.
Yeah, that actually happened. I found that out after the fact. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. I was like, wow, really? Why bother? Why bother even hosting it? Like, if you're gonna do something like that, like, my god.
Disney has no business hosting games in the first place.
I mean, they have Disney Infinity. Not anymore, but they did.
What was that, MMO or something?
Nah, Disney Infinity is basically Skylanders, but Disney characters. Figurines.
Yeah, I thought it was an MMO.
I mean, it might be.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Cartoon Network. Never mind, I'm thinking of Cartoon Network. They have an MMO.
Oh, okay. But I just thought that was a funny little tidbit right there. So yeah, Last of Us Part 2 looks good. People are excited. Hopefully it delivers. And then we had a quick intermission. This is the part where you put like the elevator music. I was like, oh yeah, quick intermission. And for whatever reason, again, they had The Last of Us in one place, and then they were like, let's move everyone to another place to show off the rest of the. Why? The conference was bad. The conference was unorganized. That was a bad idea. And then like, oh yeah, let's have like a little station where we'll just talk about some stuff that we already know and no one really cares about, and everyone just wants you to get on with the game, Sony. But they didn't. And then they're like, oh, I think they're done now. Nope, they're not done. Let's go back. Let's talk about more. And it's like, the presentation was horrible. It was bad. It was really bad. But when they finally got their act together, if you enjoyed the guy on the banjo, then maybe you'll enjoy the guy with the bamboo. And we weren't really sure what was happening, but we thought, okay, this guy was dressed up like Japanese style. We're going to get another Japanese game. And we get what I personally am more interested in than Sqaure is Ghost of Tsushima. My god, that game is beautiful. Holy shit.
That does look nice.
That looks incredible. That looks amazing. I love the look of the game. The only thing that I'm not sure of, and that's I need to get hands on the game, is the battle system looks a little janky. But again, I don't know until I play it. But that's what it looks like. It does look a little janky. But I mean, I'm a sucker for samurai games. It looks beautiful. The music was beautiful. Like, I'm excited for it. Actually, it looks really, really good. Yeah, I 100% want to get this game when it comes out. Like 100%. I need this. And again, just yet another samurai game that's like, oh hey, you want Onimusha? Well, too bad. It's like
something else instead.
Imagine an Onimusha looking like that, man. Looking that good. Like,
yeah, not a freaking mobile game either. Not a freaking mobile, whatever that game is, that Onimusha game on a mobile.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I haven't even looked at it. I know what you're talking about though. But...
It has like other Capcom characters, but it's a mobile game, and it's like no.
Let's not talk about that. No. Oh man, do you guys got any other thoughts on Ghost of Tsushima?
I didn't see the stream, so.
Oh, okay. But fair enough. What about you, Jamie?
It looks good. I like sort of like that style of game, so I'm just waiting to see what more they show of it as yet, because you don't really know much about it, to be honest.
No. I probably should have gotten the notes, but it is set in a certain time in Japan. A certain war is going on. But yeah, no, it looks like just visuals alone. You've sold me on visuals. Like, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh my god, if the game looks bad, I'm not gonna buy it, because it's more about the gameplay, man. The game's got to play good. You want to have fun playing the game. Don't worry too much about the visuals. But my god, if any game was gonna sell me on visuals, that game sold me like 100%. Like such a beautiful looking game. Really looking forward to it. Goes to Tsushima. Yeah, looking forward to it. Moving on to a weird game. I can't.
Death Stranding.
Before that, Control. Game called Control. We didn't see much of it, but like, again, another like virtual thing where like this woman's like in this world where she can like manipulate the rooms that she's in. Like she can break them apart and create new rooms, and like lift, like she can like freeze people and throw them about. It's really weird. It's by a team that did another game, but I can't remember what it was.
Remedy worked on like Max Payne and
yeah, that's it, Max Payne.
And,
Yeah.
Quantum Break, Alan Wake.
It's the same team that made Max Payne. So it might be good if you like Max Payne. I've not played Max Payne. I know you have, Jamie.
That's good.
That's not a Let's Play.
So, so, I mean, looks interesting, looks weird. If you like weird games, then pick it up. Speaking of weird games, well, I mean, weird-ish games. No, not Death Stranding.
Oh.
The big one. The big one. The whoa ho! I was not expecting that. Resident Evil 2 remake. The big one. Everyone flipped their absolute shit when this got announced.
I'm excited for it.
So
I'm more excited than before.
I still have not played Resident Evil 2, but I hear a lot. Well, not Resident Evil in general.
Have you played any Resident Evil?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Maybe one day. Again, I'm just a chicken shit. I'm not a survival horror type person, really. But I do want to at least give one of the games a chance at some point. We'll see. But a lot of people.
If you want a non-scary one, try Resident Evil Gaiden, and you might be able to handle it.
Okay. A lot of people say that Resident Evil 2 was their favorite, so they're super happy that it's getting a remake. Yeah, people are really excited about it. You got any thoughts on it, Jamie?
It looks interesting. Just hopefully they don't fuck up.
So, have you actually played any Resident Evil games?
Yeah, I've played most of them.
Oh, okay. So you played Resident Evil 2, I assume.
Yeah. Well, I've completed like 3 times. So.
Okay, so I assume you're pretty happy about it as well, then.
Yeah. That looks. I'm just hoping they don't like fuck it up.
It's Capcom. They have a track record of fucking up everything, but maybe they won't fuck up this time.
All right, then. Well, let's move on to you, VGS, because I know you're pretty happy about it as well. What's your thoughts?
It looks pretty interesting. You're finally taking like the system from like Resident Evil 4 and applying it to like the regular games, but making it so that it's like not like Resident Evil 5 where it's just like shooting up 20 people, getting ammo everywhere, blah blah blah. This is war. It's like an actual Resident Evil game again, but with the mechanics of Resident Evil 4. So they're like, kind of combining the two to make it like a little bit like a cohesive working thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking bringing a survival horror to the action, so making like survival action horror, but like not like overly action like Resident Evil 6 and 5, because I couldn't even finish 6. I stopped playing after like 2 hours because I just couldn't finish it.
So
I was karate chopping Chinese zombies in China. I'm just like, why am I playing this game? Karate chopping Chinese zombies like this. I can't do this. I
don't know what you're talking about. That sounds fucking amazing.
No, not for Resident Evil. Not for Resident Evil. Maybe for like, I don't know, Street Fighter 5 or King of Fighters and something. I don't know. But also, Claire looks fugly as all hell. People are like saying Claire looks nice. I'm like, she looks fucking weird. Why does she look so weird? Leon looks cool. He looks cool in this game, but Claire just looks, I don't know. She just looks freaking weird. I don't like her look in this game.
Maybe they'll change her models. I mean, it's still...
They better.
We still don't know much yet, but you know.
But also, Mr. X, he looks freaking awesome in this game. Oh my god. Mr. X, he's like this gigantic super zombie with a suit and a giant coat. He has like a little fedora hat, and this one was like, yes, they finally gave him the fedora hat. Because I think in a novelization for the game, they mentioned him having a hat, but in the actual game, he doesn't have a hat. But now they actually give him a hat, so I'm like, okay, cool. So they didn't show William Birkin yet, but I'm like, I want to see what he looks like in this game because William Birkin is he's like the other super boss in this game, and he's like this gigantic, creepy, constantly morphing super zombie infected by the G virus, and he's after his daughter Sherry. He's trying to impregnate her and shit, and a bunch of weirdness with him. So I want to see what he looks like.
We'll probably see more, but there's probably again still just like early stuff. I mean, hey, like people are super excited. Looks good. So, well, like Jamie said, hopefully they don't fuck it up. Hopefully they deliver.
Yeah, don't force co-op on us like Resident Evil 5.
It sounds like it's going to be the best of both worlds. So hopefully they implement everything, to everyone's standards, and there you go. Who knows? I might even try it. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake. People are happy. So I'm happy. All good. Moving on. More Kingdom Hearts 3. Yay. Literally a third trailer now. It's like we get it. Kingdom Hearts 3, it's coming. But probably the best trailer. And also Pirates of the Caribbean. So that automatically makes it the best, right?
Dude, Johnny Depp looks insane in that game.
Yeah, I know it's not Johnny Depp voicing him, though. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. He's too busy being in a band with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry.
That, and he probably costs, I don't know how much money. But, But there you go. I mean, I don't have anything more else to say about Kingdom Hearts 3. It's just more Kingdom Hearts. I mean, we get it. The game's coming out. Neat. Go buy it if you are interested. Moving on to the weird one. Death Stranding, the Kojima game. What the hell is this game? Yeah. I have so many questions. Ugh. I am so confused. Like, we didn't really see much. People were saying the trailer was literally like a walking simulator. Like, literally is a walking simulator. What is going on? And then, like, do any of you guys know the name of the actor? The guy who's the main character?
Guy from, Norman Reedus. Norman
Reedus. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, Norman Reedus is the main character from we can see. And apparently he's like a literal stalk, a baby deliverer. Apparently, I don't know. Kojima's weird.
What it seems like, he's like a delivery boy who just delivers packages. And that fetus thing is just a weapon to use against whatever those creatures are that tries to attack them. That's what I gathered from the...
Yeah, because he had like in a sack or something, like kind of like watery sack thing.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like, I mean, put it this way, right? If you guys have seen it, you've seen it, but like the trailer literally starts off with you looking at a bloomin' baby's head inside a woman. Like literally coming out. Yeah, like...
Well, I think that's supposed to be in Norman Reedus's throat.
What?
Okay, that's less disgusting.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to insinuate.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I have so many questions.
Things in the past about the baby being down his throat, so yeah.
Yes. It's not going to come out of his birth canal.
I have so many questions. Okay. I mean, it's Kojima. If you want weird shit, I mean, yeah.
I still think it's secretly a Silent Hill game. That's what I think. It's still secretly supposed to be that Silent Hill game that got canceled.
I think it's trying to be, but yeah. I think that's like the theory, is that it's like trying to be, but it isn't. But
you still have the same people involved, and it's still weird as all hell, like Silent Hill. Just weird and usual.
So, Yeah, again, a lot of people are just like, oh man, like it's just like what's happened. The thing is, I will say, is that I guess I just want to see something happen, because like it literally was just walking simulator, and then like
Shadows.
it reveals that like this is weird shadows, and it's like they will kill you, and it's like okay, and then you've got this woman who okay. Does anyone know who this woman's supposed to be? Because
No.
the trailer was implying that she was meant to be like someone important that maybe, you know, the main character's supposed to know, or maybe we'll be like, oh look, you know, she's like, oh, you don't know who I am, or you don't remember who I am. And it's like, and you just see like her, I guess, before things went down or whatever, and she's like, oh, this she just looks like some sort of posh woman, and I'm like, am I supposed to know who this is? Like, it just sort of seemed like they're like, oh, hey, look, it's this person. I'm like, I don't know who you are, so I have no attachment. And then she just eats a maggot, so it's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat a maggot. It's like, okay,
It's like, yeah, you're
all
fucking
right,
weird.
all right, cool. This game's weird. Kojima is weird, and if you want more weird, go play it, I guess, when it comes out.
What's even more weird is they didn't show like the other character in the game. There's a guy that's acting named Mads Milkinson who's like one of the motion capture people and stuff. And they showed him like a few years ago, like video footage of him, but they didn't show him in the E3 trailer, which is weird.
They didn't.
I think he's supposed to be the main villain.
They didn't show him in the trailer, but I think I saw a bit of it after the conference, and I think like he was in it, but you literally saw almost nothing. But he was like, from what I could see, it looked like he was doing a similar thing to what the main character was doing. Like he was just walking around delivering stuff, like climbing a mountain or something. But that's like all I saw. So yeah, I don't know. It's really weird, and until I see more, I'm just kind of like, I guess I'll keep an eye on it, but I have so many questions. That's all I can. That's the definition of that game. It's like I have so many questions. What the hell? Good job,
True
Kojima.
art.
Yeah,
True art.
good job, Kojima. Hey, moving on to the last Samurai game. I still have not played this, but people have played it, say they like it. Neo 2 sequel. We literally saw nothing. Literal nothing. It was literally like, here you go, Neo 2's a thing, that's it. No gameplay, no nothing. But it's a thing. It exists. If you like Neo 2 is happening. So, yeah. Again, I've not played Neo, so I don't know how good it is. But, again, it exists, but we literally have saw nothing. So we don't know what the gameplay is or nothing. There's nothing really to talk about. And the one thing that I am interested in, apart from the games they didn't show, I'll get to that. Spider-Man. I'm not a huge fan of Spider-Man. I've never been able to get into DC stuff, but I think it's mainly because I never grew up on comics. Yeah, I meant to say DC and Marvel. Superhero stuff in general. I could never really get into it because I never had like Marvel or DC comics. But I mean, like literally the last Spider-Man I game was on the PS1. I'm old, man. I'm too old. I like playing all this old stuff, and I like the PS1 game. It's pretty good. The reason why this interests me the most is because I like Batman, the Arkham series, and this is basically Spider-Man Batman, and that's what's interesting to me. And to be honest, like, I'm interested to see how the web swinging is, because web swinging was fun in the Spider-Man 1 game, so I hope it's going to be very open, where you can like web swing like all over the place and stuff. I hope we're not limited, I guess is what I'm saying. It looks pretty big. But I'm excited for it. It shoot gameplay and a trailer of like a bunch of well-known Spider-Man villains, and then the whole, some mastermind guy behind it all, but we don't know who it is. I want to get it. Again, I'm interested. It looks like a lot of fun. Like I said, it's very Spider-Man Arkham. Some people like that. Some people are like, that's neat, but is it literally just going to be Arkham? Or is there going to be some uniqueness to it? We'll see, I suppose. And that was it. Not
what
too much.
What are your thoughts on Spider-Man's beatdown at the end of the trailer?
The what?
Spider-Man's beatdown at the end of the trailer.
I don't even think I saw. I don't even remember that. I don't even.
You don't remember the part where the guy comes out of the helicopter and they're all beating the crap out of him like in Sonic Forces?
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Right.
Who do you think the characters that he saw?
The thing is, again, I'm not like a big Spider-Man fan, so I don't know. I mean, the joke would be that would be infinite for Sonic Forces. That would be the joke. But like, I don't know enough of the villains. I mean, I could just say anyone. I could say like it could be Dr. Octavius because he was the one that wasn't in that trailer. But like you had like Scorpion, you had Vulture. I think is it Vulture or was it
Electro? You had Electro too.
Yeah, two Electro guys. You had the new guy who's like wearing a suit. He looks like he's a black and white guy. Yeah, so I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about Spider-Man lore to be like, oh yeah, it's this guy. I mean, again, it could be Venom, but probably not. People are wondering if Venom's in the game. Maybe, may not. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but could be Green Goblin. I don't know. I feel like it might be someone new, but then if it is new, Spider-Man wouldn't be like, it's you. Like, I feel like Spider-Man knows who it is. So
I think it's honestly like an Avatar. You make your own character, and then your character rescues him. I'm just gonna go with that.
Maybe. I mean, that would be. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, the main character is Spider-Man, so I don't really see them doing that. But that would be funny, though. they're literally like Sonic Forces. That would be hilarious.
They work for Sonic Forces. Well, not really, but kind of sort of works.
I can't believe Spider-Man is dead. No, he's not. Just like
he's been tortured for 6 months.
Just like Sonic wasn't tortured for 6 months. Like
only in the American English version, he's tortured for 6 months. Tails went crazy.
Yeah, Tails went insane. He's just lost it.
I'm trying to fix a robot in the middle of the street.
Oh my god, that bloody game. Oh man. But you guys got any more thoughts on Sony before we wrap things up finally with Nintendo?
No, I think we
Covered everything? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, so arguably no, I was gonna say arguably the shortest conference, but no, probably Sqaure was probably the shortest, then probably by EA, but this was pretty short. So I think it's fair or obvious to say that like literally it was 80% Smash and like 20% here's a bunch of like Nintendo indie type games, and here you go. They shoot Xenoblade 2. I've not played Xenoblade 1. I heard that's one of the longest RPGs to be ever created. Like, it's really, really, really long. So I feel like I don't have the time to invest in such a game. I've not played it. People say who've played Xenoblade, they like it. I will say one thing. I've heard some of the tracks from Xenoblade. It's got some good music. I can't deny that. But is Xenoblade 2 even out yet, though? I feel like it's out. I've like seen so much footage of it that I feel like it's already out, but I don't know.
There's too many Xenos. Xenogears, Xenosaga, Xenoblade. I can't keep up.
Yeah, there is a Xenoverse. And that's not even the same franchise.
No.
That's a completely different franchise altogether. But yeah, I mean, Xenoblade 2. People like the first game, people like the second game. More of that. Of course, you can't have a Nintendo conference without Pokemon. They shoot Pokemon Go. I mean, most people knew about this. So it's like, hey, look, we're just going to show you some Pokemon Go stuff. And it's like, oh, by the way, if you get this Pokeball Plush, you get a free Mew. That's neat, I guess. There you go. You really like your Pokemon? You like Pokemon Go? There you go. Sure. I stopped playing Pokemon Go personally, but I know there are people that still play it. So
I still play from time to time.
yeah, I mean it's a free game if you can run it. Why not? I guess if you've got spare time. Next game was another Fire Emblem. I'm not into Fire Emblem games personally. I've never played a single one. Have any of you guys played any Fire Emblem games before?
Yeah, Sacred Stones on the Game Boy Advance. That's my favorite one. That's the only one I've ever beat and played fully
Okay.
multiple times.
Are you
That's about it.
interested in any new Fire Emblem game?
No, not. Yeah, I didn't even play the whatchamacallit, Nintendo DS ones yet. So.
Alright, yeah. I mean, from what I hear, people seem to be happy for more Fire Emblem. I will say one thing, that apparently they changed it, because they haven't done this before, where like when you actually attack, they actually change it to actual 3D models, so you can actually see them attack, sort of thing. I mean, that's kind of neat. Something they haven't done before. Like, here you go, you can actually see 3D models and them attacking. I'm just not really into those type of games. I feel like Mark would like that, because he used to like strategy games like that, but I don't know. He doesn't really play games anymore. Sad face. I don't know. But, yay, people like Fire Emblem. Next was Super Mario Party. I'm actually kind of surprised they haven't done a Mario Party with the name Super Mario Party in it, considering how many Super Mario games there are. But, yeah. Another Mario Party game, and I hear that they're finally bringing gold stars back, like the older games. So that's good.
Ooh,
because
I know they're taking out.
I played the one of the newer ones on the 3DS, and I regret it. I did not like that. I was like, this is not Mario Party. I did not like that game. So I'm grateful that they're going back to what worked and what people prefer. It's like, you know, winning gold stars and stuff, doing mini games like that. So I mean, that's neat. A fun, you know, fun Switch game to play with your friends and stuff. But the best thing of all, what everyone wanted, literally everyone, I'm not even exaggerating, Fortnite on Switch. But I don't care, so we're moving on. Time for Smash! Time for Smash! Time for Smash! Time for Smash! Because there literally was... I mean, they shoot some indie stuff, and I think they mentioned about the whole Splatoon Octo thing. But I mean, that's out now. So it's kind of like... It's not new news. It's kind of like old news now. It's like it's out. So there you go. Smash. The biggest one, and the only reason I really cared, because I wasn't expecting much from Nintendo. And my God, Sakurai, did you deliver? Like, did you literally deliver? Let's just grab everyone from every single Smash Bros. Game and just shove them in all at the same time. Which means Snake finally came back, and everyone was
Makes
like,
him return, yes.
everyone was like, the kind of surprised with the whole Konami thing. They were like, could they get him back? They did it. He's in. So there you go. Trying to think of the characters that returned. Ice Climbers came back finally. I'm glad for Ice Climbers. They finally came back. You've got characters from Melee such as Pichu, Young Link. So now you have like 3 Links now, which is insane. Wolf came back from Brawl. A lot of people were happy with that. Star Fox fans, all that jazz. So Wolf is back. That's cool. Basically everyone from Smash 4 is back. Well, everyone is back. So you got Bayonetta, you got Cloud, you got Ryu, you got all the third-party stuff.
Mega Man, Pac-Man.
Mega Man and Pac-Man are still in. Oh, my man Pac. You know, I'm glad that Sonic's Smash got changed. Super Sonic got changed, because I didn't really like it. I mean, it was okay in Brawl, but then they nerfed it in Smash 4, and it just wasn't as good. But now they just changed it, so he literally just automatically dashes super bloody fast. Like, it literally is like an all-screen attack. He literally flies everywhere on screen. So that's the thing. I guess I can briefly mention this. They changed pretty much most of the final smashes, so they're just quick and to the point. A lot of the final smashes in Smash 4, you could actually control it in a way, but it seems like most of them are literally like just like a rush of moves. So like you get hit by the move, and then like it just plays, and you watch the cinematic. I'm fine with that. I
guess they have to, because you have so many characters in now, they can't do all the work to make it all intricate and all that shit, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they try to make it a faster paced game, so I guess it makes sense. Like it's quick and to the point. Because I hear it's meant to be like a cross between Melee and Smash 4, which is what a lot of people wanted, like a best of both worlds. So yeah. I guess interesting tidbits. They changed Ganondorf's design back to Ocarina of Time. That's cool. Zelda is actually based off of Link Between Worlds, which is interesting. So that's the first time we've ever seen that model in 3D, and honestly I really like her design. It's really cool. Trying to think of anything else. Oh, we've got the introduction to Echo Fighters, who are essentially clones, which essentially is like implying that you could literally get a number of clones in the game, because you would swap over from that character, and they don't take a slot. So that's when they introduced Daisy. I have no thoughts personally. It's neat that Daisy's in. I hear a lot of people were more happy for Daisy than for other characters. So I mean, hey, good for them. You can play as not Princess Peach. You can play as Daisy now. So that's a thing.
Princess Peach had a Daisy skin before.
Yeah, that's true. And now you just straight up play as Daisy. So I mean, that's neat. And then the big reveal. They finally broke the meme. Ridley got ported into Smash Ultimate. And everyone was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm literally done. Like, Sakurai, like, you're crazy. Like, they shrunk him, obviously, because how else are you going to get him in the game? But he's in, and...
He killed Mario.
He killed Mario, and he killed Mega Man. They're fucking dead.
No.
So that's why we got no new Mario games, because he's fucking dead. But he still has Mario Party, so who cares?
Mario Party. Ah.
Oh my god! But like, yeah. Sakurai said that because of the amount of characters that are in the game, they expect too many new characters. But we still, at the moment, it's implied that there are 65 characters. And they're meant to be 66. So there is one character they have yet to be revealed, which is interesting, I suppose. Which I guess means that they'll probably show it off in a Nintendo Direct. I think we'll get at least a couple more characters, personally. I don't know. But we'll see.
Right.
It seems like they've brought back almost every stage as well from previous games. Not every, but almost every. So that's neat. Yeah, a good variety from what I hear. Oh, I forgot to mention, which a lot of people weren't happy about. Bomberman is a assist trophy. Not a playable character, but an assist trophy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got me excited for a second there.
Oh, I thought you knew that.
No, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about any of the games coming out.
Yeah,
I don't pay enough attention.
Yeah, he's an assist trophy, and a lot of people are like, "Welp, I guess he's in the game." That's something, I suppose.
He's in, I guess.
He's in there. Yeah. I'm more excited for Rodon from Bayonetta as an assist trophy.
Rodon?
Yeah, he's an assist
What,
trophy.
the big black dude? What?
Yeah. He's an assist trophy.
Oh!
He looks like he just comes in and punches people. Honestly, literally just comes in and just fists everyone. That's what it looks like.
Fisting everybody.
Oh yeah.
Fisting Samus, fisting Bowser, fisting Bowser Jr., fisting everybody.
Fisting action. I think everyone's in the fisting move, because like Bowser's final smash is literally him going off screen, turning into Giga Bowser and just punching everyone. So it must be the year of punching in Nintendo. I don't know, but it seems to be a thing. But I'm pretty hyped, that's for sure. What about you guys? In terms of Smash, like, what are you most excited for in the game, I suppose?
Finding out break the targets.
Oh yeah, you want break the targets to come back. Yeah, we don't know if that's the case. We don't know anything about the modes at the moment.
You fucking better bring it back.
Yeah, that's about all we know. So, yeah, I mean, like I say, it looks great. They've changed the controls a little bit. They've made air dodging, so like you air dodge and you actually move away. You don't just air dodge and fall into place. So that's a thing. So you can actually air dodge to recover now, because the air dodge will actually push you in a direction. So that's interesting. That's a different thing. I hear they're trying to make it more competitive. So I mean that's good for competitive players. Yeah, all that jazz. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed. Not really. I don't think so. But so I'm happy. I mean, that's what I was mainly looking forward to, really. You guys have any predictions as to what the 66th character might be? Like any ideas?
No idea.
Did they? Is the Splatoon character included in that?
Yeah. I forgot to mention that, but I mean it was already revealed. But yeah, Inkling is in the game already. Like I get the feeling it would have to be a third-party character. I think personally, for people to be like, "Oh my god, this is a big one," I feel like it would have to be another third-party character, but I don't know who. Like I feel like it would have to be maybe from a different franchise altogether, not like a character from the same franchise, because I feel like they could just do that for an Echo Fighter or something. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm hyped anyway. I'm looking forward to playing all the characters. There's literally so many. People have already talked about Echo Fighters like Shadow for Sonic and Ken for Ryu and Dark Samus for Samus and things like that. It could all happen, maybe. Who knows? Like I said, there's a lot of possibilities and stuff. There's so many like clone-like characters in the game. But yeah, the one thing I will say about Nintendo is that I'm disappointed that there wasn't much of anything else. As much as I love Smash, there wasn't really much of anything else. You know what I mean? Like it was just Smash, and it's like you have other franchises, right? Like
no Star Fox, no Metroid.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were like, "Where's Metroid Prime 4?" And apparently it was confirmed that they just don't have anything worth showing at the moment. So we can assume it's not dead like Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
I said it. I said it.
That's true.
But it's true though. Yeah. All right. So I think Microsoft's run the conference anyway. In terms of just the E3 conference. Was there anything you guys wanted to see from anyone that was not shown? Like anything at all?
I wanted Metroid Prime to be shown, but
yeah.
And that didn't come to fruition.
Yeah. What about you, BGS? Was there anything that you might have been interested in to see?
Got a list. Left Alive, which is based on like front mission games by Square, but they showed a trailer like last year and stuff, but they didn't show anything else for this game this year. And let's see, Left Alive, Onimusha, obviously. Let's see what else. Project X Zone Free, because came out with 1 and 2, and those games are great. But then it's like you don't have a third game. It's like, why don't they have a third game? Like, series is awesome. It's like a crossover of Capcom, Konami, no, not Konami, Namco Bandai, Nintendo, Sega. It's like, come on, make another one, guys. Just bring on the Project X Zone Free, Mega Man 11, Mega Man X9. What else? What else is there? Moving on to remasters. Remaster Final Fantasy 8. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that more than 7. Final Fantasy 8.
Oh, like a remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in the same vein as 7.
Yeah.
Or even like 9. Just make it like slightly improved graphics. Make it a bit easier to play, I guess. So, because Final Fantasy 9 was remade like that or remastered like that.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Well, I can think of right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there. Like I know you mentioned like Mega Man 11. I mean, we know that's coming out anyway. That's a thing. But we just haven't like really said anything for it at the moment. Yeah, there's been a lot of, you know, like reveals before, and just like nothing's been shown yet. I guess we can only just assume that they just weren't ready for it, which sucks. But I guess it just means we'll have to keep an eye out for like future stuff, like trailers and whatnot. That's all you can really do, I suppose. And all that jazz. The obvious ones for me was Rayman from Ubisoft, but they clearly don't care about him anymore, so he doesn't exist.
Sucks.
Yep, it sure does. I honestly thought there'd be a new Spyro trailer, because like they were showing Spyro a lot on the game floor, but no trailer of like Spyro 2 or something. I was really hoping for something like that. It's not the end of the world, but I was still like, you know, Spyro was coming to E3. I knew that, and I was like, oh, we can get a new trailer. But no, just gameplay on the game floor. And I was like, all right, well, that's something, I suppose. And the big upset was nothing about Medieval. People are already like, again, kind of comparing it to Final Fantasy VII, being like, it's been announced, but they know nothing more on it. Like, what's going on, sort of thing. Like, what's going to happen with the game? We haven't seen anything, type of thing. I've never played Medieval, but like, you know, I'm interested. I feel kind of bad for those who are looking forward to it. But hopefully it doesn't, you know, disappear into the abyss like Final Fantasy VII. And, you know, hopefully we'll get something soon. But I think that's it. So, yeah, I think that's it. Do you guys have any final thoughts before we end the discussion?
Oh, Shenmue. That's also the one that they didn't like say anything about. Even though they announced like the remake like 2 years ago or something, or the third game like 2 years ago or a year ago.
Yeah, they mentioned they mentioned it being ported to Steam on like Sega's stream, but that's about it. Like Shenmue 1 and 2, they're like, oh yeah, like it's being ported, and Yakuza and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, like it's all coming to PC and stuff. It's neat, I guess.
Alright, where's the third game? Sega? You get that Kickstarter going and got a lot of money for it. Where is it? Come on, Sega, bring out the Shenmue.
But we gotta make a Sonic Forces 2 before that.
No. No!
I mean, I'm gonna be real. They probably won't do a Forces 2, but I wouldn't be surprised if they bring the custom character back, because that actually did really well. So we'll see. But do you have any anything else to add, Jamie?
I don't think so.
No? Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. I apologize this is so long. Don't worry, I'll split this up into several parts. It's been fun. Just don't expect it again, because I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered to watch E3 again, but we'll see. I don't know. But Andy comes around once a year. But anyway, this was fun. But yeah. Alright guys, well, let us know your thoughts if you have any thoughts on any of these discussions. And yeah, cheers for watching. See you guys in another video. Bye bye.
See you.
Goodbye.